In the past, men were the superior gender, and they had all the power. Women didn't have any power. When a woman wanted power, she could only get power through her sexuality, which was also a man's weakness, and this is how seduction was invented. The book teaches you about seduction. It isn't named How to Seduce 101, just as the 48 Laws of Power isn't named How to Become Powerful 101. Now, the book teaches you how to seduce, defend yourself against a seducer, and it basically just teaches you about seduction overall. Around the early 1900s, there was a Russian man named Gregory Rasputin. He was very powerful, and he was also very seductive. One thing I noticed was that he was very hideous, at least in my point of view. With that being said, seduction is a psychological game, not physical. I mean, you can be ugly and you can still seduce effectively, albeit being physically attractive can assist you in seduction. Seduction has two elements you must analyze and understand. First, you must know yourself and what is seductive about you, and second, you must know about your target and the actions that will penetrate their defenses and create surrender. Now, each characteristic of a seducer differs, and for example, the star football player in high school, his characteristics will differ from the nerd in high school. Everyone loves pleasure. Pleasure is a great feeling, and we all want pleasure. Therefore, people are attracted to people who pleasure them, and a seducer sees himself as a pleasure giver. Now, generally, when people meet each other, they think about themselves and not about the other person. I personally have committed this and still do at times. I meet someone and think about, how can I benefit from being around this guy? Wow, this guy talks a lot, he's annoying me, maybe I should leave. And everyone does it. It's not necessarily wrong or right, but everyone does it. Now, a seducer sees life in the ways of his victim. He views life through the eyes of his victim. So a seducer thinks, okay, this guy is talking a lot. Why is that? Or, this girl loves to talk about shopping. Maybe it is her favorite hobby. And when you view life through your victim's eyes, you learn so much about them. You view life through their eyes and gain a new perspective. Now, to learn more about your victim, act interested in your target so they could leak out information to you. You will find out your target's weakness, their strength, their insecurities, what angers them, what they like, what they're missing in life, and stuff like that. Now, a good book I recommend you read to, be a good conversationalist and gaining information out of others is to read How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Now, to be a good or great at seduction, you must be amoral. You can't contemplate what is right or wrong. A seducer just does what is best for himself or to their goals or mission. Now, the art of seduction is divided into two parts. The first part talks about the 9 seducer types, and then the anti-seducer. The second part of the book tells you about the maneuvers, techniques on how to create that seductive spell.